Ciao amici! Welcome back to the channel. If you're anything like me, you dream of Italy. You picture the Colosseum, the canals of Venice, the rolling hills of Tuscany. But what if I told you that Italy holds secrets, places just as breathtaking, steeped in history and beauty, yet largely untouched by the main tourist trails? Italy is a country overflowing with wonders, and beyond the iconic landmarks lie countless hidden gems waiting to be discovered. These are places where time seems to slow down, where local culture thrives, and where adventure and tranquility exist side by side. Today, we're embarking on a journey to uncover 10 of these incredible, lesser-known destinations. Get ready for our countdown of the top 10 hidden gems to visit in Italy in 2025. Prepare to be inspired, perhaps a little surprised, and definitely ready to start planning your next Italian adventure off the beaten path. Let's dive in. Starting our list at number 10, we head to the region of Lazio, not far from Rome, to a place often called the Dying Town. Number 10, Civita di Bagnoregio, Lazio. This mystical village is perched precariously atop a crumbling volcanic rock formation. Its isolation is its charm, accessible only by a long, pedestrian-only bridge that spans a deep canyon. Walking across that bridge feels like stepping back in time, leaving the modern world behind. The village itself is a tiny cluster of ancient stone buildings, narrow alleys, and breathtaking views of the surrounding Valle di Calanci. Civita di Bagnoregio is a place of quiet contemplation and stunning natural beauty. Visiting at sunset is particularly magical, as the warm light bathes the tough cliffs and ancient stones in golden hues, creating an unforgettable, almost ethereal atmosphere. It's a poignant reminder of nature's power and the resilience of history. Moving south to the stunning island of Sardinia, we find a beach so beautiful it's earned a famous nickname. Number 9. Cala Mariolu, Sardinia. Often called one of the most beautiful beaches in the Mediterranean, this hidden gem is pure coastal perfection. Nestled along the rugged eastern coast of Sardinia, near the Gulf of Orosei, Cala Mariolu is only accessible by boat or a demanding hike, keeping it beautifully untouched. The beach dazzles with its bright turquoise waters and tiny white pebbles that feel almost soft underfoot. Surrounded by towering limestone cliffs, the cove opens up to a surreal mix of colors and textures. Swimming here feels like floating in an aquarium, clear, calm, and endlessly inviting. Cala Mariolu is a sanctuary of stillness and raw beauty. There are no crowds, no noise, just sun, sea, and stone. Whether you're snorkeling among sea life or simply soaking in the view, this remote beach offers a Sardinian experience like no other. Next, we head to the southern edge of Tuscany, where a dramatic village rises straight from the rock. Known as Little Jerusalem, this hidden town is a labyrinth of stone and shadow, timeless, silent, unforgettable. Number 8. Pitigliano, Tuscany. Rising from a massive tough cliff, this ancient village looks like it was carved straight from the rock itself. Located in southern Tuscany, Pitigliano remains one of the region's most underrated and atmospheric towns. Narrow alleys twist through stone buildings, arches and towers frame the sky, and from a distance, the entire village seems to float above the valley. Its golden glow at sunset makes it one of the most cinematic sights in all of Italy. Often called Little Jerusalem for its historic Jewish quarter, Pitigliano is a place where time slows down. It's the kind of place you don't just visit. You feel it step by step, stone by stone. From tranquil streams, we ascend to majestic peaks in central Italy, exploring a vast natural playground. Number 7. Monte Sibillini, National Park, Marche, Umbria. Straddling the border between Marche and Umbria, This national park is a haven for adventure seekers and nature lovers. It's a landscape of breathtaking mountain peaks, high-altitude alpine meadows, and deep gorges. The park is particularly famous for the Castelluccio Plain, which in late spring and early summer explodes into a vibrant carpet of wildflowers known as the fioritura. Hiking trails abound, offering routes for all levels, leading to stunning panoramic views and hidden lakes. Monte Sibillini is also steeped in ancient legends and folklore, adding a layer of mystery to its natural beauty. It's a dreamscape for exploration, whether you're hiking to a summit, searching for mythical sites, or simply breathing in the crisp mountain air. An invigorating and inspiring destination. Heading south to the heel of Italy, Puglia, we find a natural wonder carved by the relentless power of the sea. Number 6. The Stacks of Sant'Andrea, Puglia. Along the wild Adriatic coast of Salento, limestone giants rise from the sea, sculpted by centuries of waves and wind. These towering sea stacks, known as surreal, create a surreal, almost mythical seascape. The water below glows turquoise, and the cliffs form natural arches, caves, and hidden swimming coves. It's a place for quiet wonder, where nature's raw force becomes art. Few travelers make it here, but those who do never forget the sight of stone and sea locked in eternal motion. Our journey takes us further south to the remote and wild region of Basilicata, home to 2 villages that offer an unforgettable adrenaline rush. Number 5. Castelmezzano and Pietrapertosa, Basilicata. These 2 dramatic villages are perched precariously on jagged peaks within the Dolomiti Lucane mountain range. They are among Italy's most scenic and least visited mountain towns. Their isolation and stunning location make them feel like hidden fortresses. Wandering through their narrow streets, carved into the rock, offers incredible views at every turn. But the real thrill comes from the connection between them. Castelmezzano and Pietrapertosa are linked by the Volo dell'Angelo, or Angel's Flight, a zipline that sends you soaring between the 2 villages high above the valley floor. It's an epic adventure offering unparalleled panoramic views and an unforgettable rush of adrenaline, a truly unique way to experience this dramatic landscape. Traveling north again, we reach the beautiful Ligurian coast, known for its colorful villages, but our next gem is a secluded abbey reachable only by sea or trail. Number 4. San Fruttuoso Abbey, Liguria. Nestled in a tiny cove between the rugged mountains of Portofino Park and the sparkling Ligurian Sea, this ancient Benedictine abbey is a true hidden treasure. Its secluded location makes it feel like a world apart. The abbey dates back to the 10th century and has a rich history, serving various purposes over the centuries. Today, it's a beautifully preserved complex right on the beach. Reaching San Fruttuoso is part of the adventure. You can hike through the scenic Portofino Park trails or arrive by boat from nearby towns like Portofino or Camoli. Once there, time seems to stand still. You can explore the abbey, relax on the small beach, or even snorkel to see the underwater statue of Christ of the Abyss nearby. It's a place of peace, history, and stunning natural beauty. Heading north to the Dolomites, in the region of South Tyrol, we find a lake that transforms into a scene straight out of a painting, especially during a specific season. Number 3. Lago de Braies, South Tyrol. While beautiful year-round, Lago de Braies, or Pragsur Wildsee, reaches peak mesmerizing beauty in the autumn months. This stunning alpine lake is framed by dramatic, snow-dusted peaks of the Dolomites. In autumn, the surrounding larch trees turn a brilliant golden color, creating a breathtaking contrast with the deep blues and greens of the lake and the gray of the mountains. The water is often incredibly still, creating perfect mirror-like reflections of the surrounding landscape. Renting a traditional wooden rowboat and gliding across the surface in the crisp autumn air feels like being inside a postcard. It's a place of profound natural beauty and tranquility, offering a truly unforgettable visual spectacle that captures the magic of the Dolomites in fall. Our penultimate hidden gem leads us deep into the heart of southern Italy, where a solitary fortress stands like a puzzle carved in stone. Perfectly symmetrical, utterly isolated, and wrapped in centuries of mystery, this place defies everything we expect from a medieval castle. Number 2. Castel del Monte, Puglia. Rising from a lonely hill in southern Italy, this perfectly symmetrical fortress hides more secrets than answers. Built in the 13th century by Emperor Frederick II, its unusual octagonal shape and celestial alignment have puzzled historians for centuries. There are no moats, no towers for defense, only mystery in stone and symmetry. Surrounded by silence and rolling fields, Castel del Monte isn't just a place, it's a riddle made of marble, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, yet few know what it truly represents. And finally, our number 1 hidden gem, a place where rugged cliffs meet medieval stone, and the sea has carved poetry into the land. Tucked just beyond the tourist trails of the Italian Riviera, it's a village lost in time, yet watching the waves for centuries. Number 1. Portovenere, Liguria. Perched on the rocky edge of the Italian Riviera, this ancient village feels like a fantasy carved in stone. Its pastel houses cling to the cliffside, while the Church of San Pietro stands guard above crashing waves, Gothic, weathered, eternal. Narrow alleys, medieval towers, and sea caves add to the sense of hidden wonder. Often overlooked in favor of Sanctaire, Portovenere offers something more rare: quiet grandeur. It's not just a place, it's a poem written in salt, wind, and stone. And there you have it. 10 breathtaking hidden gems across Italy, each one telling its own quiet story away from the crowds. From wind-carved sea stacks and octagonal fortresses to cliffside villages, forgotten castles, and wild coastal sanctuaries, these places reveal a side of Italy few ever see. Proof that the true magic of Italy often lies not in the guidebooks, but in the shadows between the landmarks. These places offer a chance to connect with Italy on a deeper level, to experience its diverse landscapes, rich history, and vibrant local culture in a more intimate way. Whether you're seeking relaxation, adventure, or a journey through time, there's a hidden gem in Italy waiting for you. Which of these incredible places would you add to your Italy itinerary first? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing about your travel dreams and plans. If you enjoyed this journey through Italy's hidden treasures, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more travel inspiration and hidden gem discoveries. Thank you for watching. Arrivederci!